Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is about me talking about my colitis because I never got a chance to talk about it because I said I was going to do it way before my birthday came. So I'm here now talking about my colitis. This is how it happened. 2021 when we had the other stuff went down, but um, 2021 I was really sick bad. My throwing up, stomach pains. It felt like knives was going into my stomach. It was horrible. I couldn't eat, couldn't do anything. And that was weird. I couldn't go nowhere. And I even missed my uncle's funeral because I was sick so bad. I was in the bed sick, and then after my mom got home, everybody got home from the funeral. Um, like I couldn't take the pains. Like I couldn't. I had to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. Was there for a long time. Nobody was there with me because we had that other stuff going on in 2020. We all already know what went down. So I couldn't have nobody in the hospital with me. I was by myself when that was going on, and I found out I had a stomach affection. I found out a stomach affection. That was weird. How? I don't know. But when I got back from the hospital, I was there for a while, like all day. I was there, and then I got back from the hospital. My stomach still was messed up. Like I was still in pain, still in agony pain. I was really bad. Like I felt like I was dying. Um, it felt like I was dying. And what happened? Yeah, it went on like days and weeks. It went on with the pain and everything. And after that, like I my mom kept saying like we can't do this, like going for months, like with pain and stuff. So and I was losing weight in that process, a lot of weight. I have pictures when I'm tiny, really tiny when I was sick. And my mom said we going to the stomach doctor. We going to see you all right. And then we went to the stomach doctor. He's a good doctor. I love my doctor. Some say some stuff. But yeah, I love my doctor. Yeah, and he was asking questions, talking to me, all that stuff. And then I had to do different things like tests, like blood, um, stool samples, all that stuff I had to do. And I had to go to like I think I was scheduled to go do the like that like to go inside your rectum. I forget what that called. I can't remember. I might put it on the thing, whatever that called. And I something happened. I couldn't do it. So it was about to be end of that year. So the next year came, and I was supposed to get it done, and I never got it done. Then few months went by, and then I was scheduled to get it done, and that was in 2022. 2022. I think it was 2022. And then I got the schedule on May 13th. I think it was like May 13th in 2022. And I got that. That was scary because I had to go to the hospital, a different hospital. It was a different hospital behind the other hospital we have, and it was pretty. It was a pretty beautiful hospital, but still, I just didn't want to do that because I was scared of shit. Because I don't know what was going on because he was saying like different things. You know, it could be cancer, it could be a whole bunch of things going on, and so I went to the scheduled that surgery thing, whatever it was, like, to go inside of you, whatever, to see you had cancer. And that was so freaking scary because they had to put me under. I was asleep the whole time when it was doing that. That was I don't remember that part, like going under. I don't remember that at all. I just remember, the doctors was counting down to like I think the countdown to like 10. I think it count down to 10, and then when they got to like probably 5 or 4, I was out. But yeah, and then when I woke up from whatever, because I was worried. Everybody was worried in my family did I had stomach cancer? Because who wants that? Like cancer is evil. People die left and right with different cancers, throat throat cancer. That was my mom. She always interrupted me. Always when I'm filming. That was my mom when she opened the door up. But oh my god. I told her I was filming and she must have forgot. But anyway, yes. Some of like one of my family members did die from throat cancer. That's what I'm saying. And like we do run in the family, cancer, heart problems, whole diabetes. It runs in our family, all that. But yeah, no, I was afraid. My mom was afraid to think I had stomach cancer, and I was frightening. But I woke up from that place, from that hospital, and I woke up. I was bleeding. Like the next day, I was still bleeding because what was going on inside. My rectum. You know what I'm saying? Um, that was terrible, man. And I had to wait even more days, weeks. I think it was like a week. I had to wait to make sure, like, to see the tests and all the stuff he did, the doctor, all that. I had two doctors and the nurses. Everybody was so sweet and so nice at the doctors. All of them. I mean, at the hospital. At the hospital, that was so sweet at the hospital. Like there was some sweet people, really sweet. They took care of me. They gave me when I woke up too. Oh yeah, I forgot when I woke up from that surgery thing. They gave me like I think it was a spray or ginger ale. I think it was, and some crackers or tater chips. It was something, and they gave me that or whatever. But I had to wait. I had to wait. Like when I got home, I had to wait like a week to know what was going on. That was a horrible week to think. That oh my god, do I have cancer? Do I have stomach cancer? Do I have oh my god? Because I was losing so much. I was skeleton. I was losing a lot of weight. I must have had to weigh like 100 and let's see. Because even the doctor said I look really really sick then, like bad. Even my mom, my whole family, I was sick bad. How much did I weigh? Maybe 130 at the time. Maybe 130 and 100, maybe 140. Maybe I lost even more weight. I don't know. I had to go back and see how much I weighed on my paperwork and all that. I have to go back and see. But I lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. Okay? Right now, I'm 170 right now. So I got my weight back. And I don't want it back, but I'm going to lose my weight. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I was sick as shit. I was sick so bad. Throwing up. Couldn't eat. Constipate, all you can think of, bleeding. It was the worst time of this process of my life of having ulcerative colitis, and cause I didn't know I had it, but when the doctor, he said he had an appointment for me to come in to see him. Oh my god, I was so scared to figure like, oh my god, do I have stomach cancer? And then he told me like you have ulcerative colitis, and I'm like, what is that? I didn't even know what ulcerative colitis was. I'm like, what is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? Can you die from that? What is that? And he told me, it is a something to do with the stomach and all that, and like things I can't eat. I gotta watch like spicy foods. Dairy products don't work for me either. You know what I'm saying? Peanuts, greasy foods, hot food, like hot spicy foods. All that can tell my whole stomach lining up. Because it gotta do with the stomach area and stuff. Um, yeah. He put me on medicine, too, when that process was going on. He put me on medicine. I was not taking that, and because it was not doing nothing for me. It was not. I was still losing weight. Couldn't eat. Couldn't go to the bathroom. Couldn't do anything. It was horrible. It was the worst experience of my life. Trying to figure out what I had for almost 4 years, trying to figure what the hell I had. It was not a nice process. And I'm telling you, I went to other doctors too when I was having other things going on down there and stuff. I'm not telling you all my business. That's just too much. But yeah, it wasn't nice. Okay, I was crying, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, bleeding, throwing up, everything you can think of. I had that. Everything you can think of. My mom, my family, my everybody can vouch on the horrible thing I went through. And so he sat me, I sat down. My mom was there. Everybody was there. He told me I have ulcerative. You don't have cancer. You know, you keep taking your medicine and all that. I can't go to cancer and nothing like that. So that's good, because he cut me open and he tested that sample of what he took out of me. He tested it, so that's good. That's a good thing because nobody want that. Nobody want no cancer, no stomach cancer. Oh no, honey dog. Because I know some people can like have like bags, to poop out of and can't poop normally. Then nobody want that. Like that was the next step of my life. Like I was gonna go on a bag. Thank God. My mom had to tell me like nigga, because he was saying he was giving me options. At first, I didn't want the option of what he was saying about going to get effusions. Like I didn't want to do that. Like no, what's that? I don't want to do that. And then he say, oh, I take medicine, and he gave me medicine. That didn't work, so that was the next option for me to do effusions. That was the next step of my life to do effusions. And my mom was kept forcing me, like, Neek, you got to. You want to be sick? Do you want to be on a bag? There's people in the world is. I'm not trying to say that's bad or nothing like that, but honey, I gotta live my life. You know, I have to. I have to live my life some type of normally. In the society in the world. So he scheduled for me to get infusions and at the hospital. I could like do my own shots in the stomach, but I'm like, no, no, that's not what I'm doing. So he set everything up for me to go get infusions now, and I get infusions. That's why I be telling you guys I be going to the hospital to get my infusions. So yes, that's when I got my infusions. I got my infusions last August. I got my first infusion last August. Yeah, yeah. So I've been on infusions for a little bit. So and I saw my doctor 2 weeks ago, and he said I think it was 2 weeks ago. I think it was. He told me I'm gonna be on this infusions the rest of my life. Like the no the what he told me and my mom right now it looks like I'm gonna be on his infusions the rest of my life with osteoarthritis. Like I'm going like you know like God don't give you things you can't um handle and you can't things happen for a reason always. And I'm not trying to say God give me no. I'm just saying like God don't give you things you can't handle, and He knows I'm strong to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for God, like and it wasn't for him. It wasn't for my doctors, and it wasn't for my mom. I probably won't be here. So my nose is running, and we having a bad storm right now. Oh God! And it's like that's why I got my ring light on. Like you see brightness because I got my ring light on. It's raining right now, and we having a storm. So yeah, because it's mad hot out. But yeah, I left some things out because some things is really really personal. So I left things out. So some things I'm just not gonna tell you guys is really brutal and really disgusting and not cool. So I'm not putting that on YouTube for you guys to hear that. Just too much. It's just too much and it's depressing. And my channel is not depressing. Okay, my channel is happy. But anyway, now we on 14 minutes now. I didn't want this video to be that long anyway. I gotta put this video up because I know you guys been probably waiting for me to put the Oscaritis story up. But yeah, I left a lot of things out. I hope you guys don't mind. I left a lot of things out. A lot of personal things with my health I left out. But yes, it wasn't a good journey on this arthritis, trying to figure out what I had. It was a nightmare. It was depressing. It was not a good mind space for me. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm happy. I get my infusions this Friday coming up. What is it? What is Friday? I'm trying to see. I'm checking it on my thing. I'm gonna see when is it. I think it's like the 13th. Okay, what's the 13th? I don't know. Might be because it's the 7th. No, it's July 11th. It's July 11th. I get my infusions next. So that's my infusions is really helping. I'm so grateful for my doctors. I have amazing doctor. So I'm so happy. It wasn't for him, it wasn't for my mom, it wasn't for God. I won't, like I said, I will not be here. I'm so grateful. So thanks heaven for raising. If you guys is suffering with health issues, pray to God. Have good doctors who helping you out. If you got any diseases, like cancer or heart problem, diabetes, arthritis, God is with you, and you guys can pull through. Have your family with you, be there for you when you need them. So yeah, I'm grateful for everybody in my family. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for my doctors. I'm grateful for everybody who really is there for me. But yes, that's it with my osteoarthritis story. I know I didn't want to make it this long, because I don't like to talk about depressing things on my channel. But it's not depressing because I get my infusions. I'm doing really well. I gained my weight back. I'm doing really, really well. My doctor even said it. He said, "You look amazing." It's like, "Huh? Yeah, honey." Bet you I'm 41, honey. I look good. Just, I look good. 100%. Yeah, but so, yeah, that's my osteoarthritis story. And I'm doing really well, you guys. I really am. I'm grateful for the infusions. It sucks every time I gotta get it done because needles going into my arms and stuff. That sucks. But I gotta deal with it. That's the only thing that's making me healthy. I'm making me do things out in the world and making me function like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's times I can't literally like go out in public because I have to use the bathroom. But and if somebody want to hang out with me early or something, and like I'll tell them like, oh, I have to go do this and do that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm technically not a normal person because of that problem I have, my arthritis. It holds me back a little bit, but not too much. But yeah, I got a concern. It's concerned when I have to go to the bathroom. I have to do this. I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or if I go, bathrooms got to be around me when I go places. Like, it have to be. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can't go too far. But yes, that's my osteoarthritis story. I'm grateful for everything, and I have like my family and God and my doctors, people who there for me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I'm doing wonderful though. So that's it with the osteoarthritis story, you guys. I hope you guys still enjoy it. I know it was kind of like not one of my happy videos, but I'm happy because I'm doing well, and that's all that matters. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I hope you guys having a good day, a good night, whenever you guys is watching it. I hope you guys doing well. I pray for all you guys who watching me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.